The latest weather outlook from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, better known as NOAA, is now in. And this winter, the agency predicts above average temperatures from the southwest all the way up to the northeast. The head of NOAA's Climate Prediction Center says it's because of a, quote, slowly developing La Niña pattern, which tends to cause drier, warmer winters. For more, let's bring in CBS News Sacramento meteorologist Tracy Humphrey. So, Tracy, I mean, it feels like we have had really mild temperatures this fall overall. You've been reporting that this winter is expected to remain above average. Overall, it seems like U.S. winters are changing. Is that true?
Oh, I would completely agree with you. Long story short, yeah, they are. Winter is the fastest, warmest warming season for most of the United States. And last year was a record warm winter for the U.S. We had an average temperature of 37.6 degrees. That puts us about 5.5 degrees above average. Now, that also means, Lana, warmer days in winter are now occurring more frequently. Now, there's a big downside to that. It disrupts ecosystems, it alters precipitation patterns, and it can increase the intensity of winter storms, like making sleet and freezing rain more common. And they're also more dangerous. Now, to add insult to injury, NOAA now believes that La Niña will slowly develop and influence weather conditions across the remainder of the country for the winter of 2024 and 2025. So why is that important? Because it ultimately translates to a generally warmer and drier south. The exception, the north, which is expected to be colder and wetter. So unfortunately, it looks like we are going to be looking at warmer winters moving ahead.
So, Tracy, help me understand something that you just said, because it seems like with NOAA's predictions, we're expecting a more mild winter, especially for those of us who are accustomed to having to put on hats and snow boots and things like that. But then you were also
Yes.
saying that there are risks about this warming climate impacting winter storms and making for more extreme weather events. Help us to reconcile that.
Okay, great question, right? So warming winters can lead to more intense winter storms. And you're probably thinking, okay, the warmer winters, how do the storms get more intense? Because they disrupt the jet stream, right? So that strong air current that flows in the upper atmosphere, it steers storms and it shapes weather patterns. Now, here's what happens. As the temperature difference between the Arctic and the mid-latitudes decreases, the jet stream weakens. It becomes more erratic, and it appears more wavy. Now, it is this variability that can cause dramatic swings in temperature and precipitation, and that can trigger extreme cold events. Remember the polar vortex, right? All of this can happen even as average winter temperatures continue to rise.
Tracy, I love
something else, right?
I love that you had that graphic just at the ready as I was like, wait, I don't understand that. So that was helpful. Talk to us a little bit more, though, about the ripple effects that these warmer winters have on our ecosystem, agriculture, public health.
Yeah, so warming winters can also disrupt natural cycles like blooming and migration, causing mismatches in our ecosystems, that precious bubble that we all live in together. Now, plants may bloom too early, that risks frost damage, while pollinators might not emerge in time. And in agriculture, unpredictable winters can harm crops and reduce water supplies due to less snow melt runoff. We know all about that here in California. Now, public health risks also rise with diseases like Lyme and West Nile spreading as ticks and mosquitoes thrive in more areas, and they remain active even longer. So, unfortunately, none of that bodes well for us, right?
All right, Tracy Humphrey, thank you.